So it's been about a week or so since the last video. At the end of the last video, we were waiting on a couple of things, like the seat post clamp, and there's through axle stuff, I think, that I was waiting on. And so I've got all that stuff now. And so let's take a look at the bike. So I got the clamp, I got a Salsa. It's really lightweight. It's a one of the clamp styles, so be able to adjust the saddle kind of on the fly there. I've got my race face saddle on here with just kind of a standard carbon seat post. I've got my bags in place. They work out really great. I was concerned that this rear one, that there was not going to be enough clearance, but with the ride height that I need in order to keep my legs from completely locking on the pedals, I was able to get enough height so that there isn't going to be a clearance issue. So I've got the through axles, both the front and the back. Those are working great. I've kind of decided that I'm going to use the loft fork, so we'll talk about that here in a moment. Additionally, since the last video, if you actually look, you can see that I have different color scheming for my cable housing. I decided to alter the green that I'd put on, make it more of kind of a emerald green. So we've got that there. Now if you look down here, you can see that I've got this cable housing here, and then this one that runs down and all the way to the back. So that's all green. So I'd like to say that this is going to be the first ride that I've actually done on it. Tuesday this week, I actually took it to work. It's a 5-mile commute to and from work. 5 miles there and then 5 miles back. I took it in, show it off, number one, ready to ride, but also number two, just to kind of shake it down, get a feel for what could be potentially wrong with it. One of the things that I decided on was the handlebar setup. I'm still going with my Surly Beloco bars with my shifters and brake levers about midway up this riser part. I had a spare set of bar ends on, so I decided to put those on. So I like this because I have my road position, which is very comfortable. Then I have kind of a more technical mountain bike position where I can brake and do my shifting. But then I have this position where it's kind of like, hey, I want to stretch my hand out a little bit, but still have some control. So I can kind of put my hand like this and be able to brake, and it's just very comfortable. So it's coming together, and I'll probably show you guys kind of what's happened since the last time, and let's maybe even take it for a ride so you can see, how it performs and everything. One of the things that is an issue, and I can show you here, when I go to brake on the front, there's like nothing. Like I can knock it down. And the reason for that is if you actually look down here at where it's coming through on the DV6, the Avid, is the brake rotor needs the larger rotor to be able to actually grab, so it's only grabbing onto just a little bit of it. So that's one of the two problems. One of the other problems is the back needs to be adjusted a little bit more, because when I get on the back brake, which you'll probably hear and see here in a minute, it screams really, really loud, and it's not a sound that I want to put up with for hundreds of miles along the Great Divide mountain bike trail. So let's take a ride on it. I think this is going to be fun. So as always, it's good to have caution first, even when you're doing something as simple as kind of riding around the block. So always wear a helmet. You never know what can happen even real close to home on a bike. So small frame is probably not the best choice. I do have to adjust the saddle up, as you can see. My legs still feel like they're a little tight, a little small on it, but very comfortable, very nice. I can go into kind of road position, bend my arms, very comfortable, and thing cruises pretty good. So, like I was just saying, the mount fork, it's a little bit different than your typical fork. What I noticed riding around is, you'll notice as you're pedaling, you're going to feel the front of the bike going like this. It's just kind of a constant, pressure. Just on and off, on and off. And it takes a little getting used to, but I think it's something you can get used to, though. And I think it'll come in handy when you actually get out there on some of these gravel roads. So, like I was saying, another position that's very comfortable, just kind of the hands here. You have access to brakes, and very comfortable. So far, I've found that my go-to position seems to be this. Select the road bike, and that's kind of my thing. So, yeah, I think it's going to work. There's still some things I have to do. We'll discuss those here in a minute. But, very nice bike overall. Very, very sweet. So, that's the bike. Like I said, I like the positions that I have right now. I know that some people have told me that the cockpit setup looks a little insane. It kind of looks like an elk's antlers, things like that. But I do like the ability to have that road position where you can be very stable, and you can just kind of chug along. You've got the mountain position, which allows you to have a little more flexibility to maneuver around everything. And then you have that kind of comfort, relaxed position where you can just kind of stretch out and, put your hands in a slightly different position than you've been doing for 8-10 hours. So that's really nice to have. I spoke of a couple things that need to be done. At the beginning of the video, we actually looked at the disc brake rotors, and especially the front one, and how, like I was saying, there's not enough bite to it, really. There's just a little bit. So there's a need to replace the front one. Well, because of that, I actually, my thought was, I don't want to replace the front and have the front look different than the back. So it's like, well, why don't we just upgrade? So I went and got some of the Shimano RT86 Ice Tech rotors. I got a 160 millimeter for the back, and then I got a 180 millimeter for the front. So these rotors are going to come off, and then in place of those are going to be these. So that'll be one improvement that I have to do. There's some other things I need to do. I haven't weighed all of my components on here. Those will have to be weighed. Just make sure the weights are correct. I haven't weighed the seat post or the clamp, the salsa clamp. So I'm going to take those off and weigh that, which is fine. Because I decided to go with this last fork, I don't want the fork to just look plain like it looks. So my plan is to take the fork off, take the headset out. I'm going to weigh the headset too. I never weighed the headset initially. I've got the stem weighed, but not the headset guts. But take the fork off, mask it, paint it. Probably going to get some white and some red, maybe some black. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely going to get some accenting of white and red. And then I have a neighbor who can do some clear coat, so we'll hit that with clear coat. On the back, I'm going to put some protective material on the chainstay on the right side to protect the carbon frame from the chain, from any kind of chain slap. Even though I have these 786 components, and they're supposed to help with chain slap. I don't want to take that risk, so we're going to do that. I've got some decaling that's on the way. It's been produced. It's going to be shipping. Decaling for these rear chain stays. I've got some tape, some pinstriping tape of different widths that I might use just to kind of touch up some of the paint scheme a little bit, just to get it kind of like what I'm wanting. I've still got to decide on the handlebars, how I'm going to wrap it. I know that I'm going to do the white, red, and black color scheme. I just don't know how. Certain parts can be one color, or I don't know how the Harlequin wrap's going to go on it, or any of that yet. And that's another thing that has to be done. There's just a number of things to do just to kind of get the bike in that set position, the final position. And then, here soon, hopefully start doing some, all-day rides, just on this bike, fully loaded. Still got to get the seat bag, not the seat bag, the frame bag made, which will be down in this triangle here. But start doing some all-day rides, even doing kind of a bike packing weekends, just to kind of get used to that kind of style of riding. And hopefully, I begin to enjoy it, and it can become kind of a normal thing where I don't have to travel to Canada to do this. I can just do it kind of regionally. So that's where we are. As more exciting things happen, I'll continue to post on it. Still working on the website, trying to get that all up and running. I'm kind of starting from scratch with it, so that's why it's taking a little bit longer than I would hope. So if you got any questions or any comments, feel free to post those. I'll be sure to respond. Still looking for a name for the bike. I got a few submissions. One person suggested the name Stan. And I think that's because I'm doing a red, white, and black theme, kind of like my favorite hockey team, the Blackhawks, and so there's that suggestion. I think there was another suggestion, which was Thunderstruck or something like that. So I'm still looking for names. One may just come across and totally strike me as that's got to be the name for the bike. So if you got an idea for a name for the bike, comment it. I'll put it in the pool with all the others, and who knows, we may just do a drawing on it. But open to ideas for the name for the bike. So let's just keep moving on, and I'll keep you guys posted on all the new things going. But like I said, here's the bike. It's rideable now. It's a really nice ride. It's different than riding a road bike, but as you can probably see, it's really blinged out, and it's a sweet little ride.